Well, well, well. Colorado Buffaloes take on the Nebraska Cornhuskers in Lincoln. And it didn't look too well. We're going to jump straight on into it. Might as well. I got to bring my dog in the building. I know he ready to click. Y'all clap it up for my dog. He back from the K. V12 and Bill. V12, Colorado take on Nebraska. Go in there and get routed, if you want to call it that. 83 people in the building and climbing. I see you got on your blenders, dog. Look like Colorado was put in a blender.
Someone please call 911. Someone please call 911 and call all them Colorado content creators and direct them to Coach Hayes' channel V12 tonight. Someone please call 911. Because what I'm trying to tell you is this. I need about 300 in the chat right now, because what I don't like is when y'all try my dog, right? Y'all try me. Because when I see through these blenders. Shout out Coach. The reason why I got my blenders on, I still mess at Prime. But I'm trying to tell y'all, it's not a personal thing.
You are the only
football thing.
With conference. All participants are muted.
It's the football thing, guys. Listen, this ain't North Dakota State, right? This ain't North Dakota State. I told you in the pregame, Matt Rule number one, you ain't gonna get him twice, right? You heard the double entendre? Rule number one, you ain't gonna get him twice, right? Call all the Colorado content creators, all the ladies too, who were talking trash. Oh, we got the offensive line, it's settled. We got Seaton, the defensive line, all this. We trying to tell you, we are very objective in this situation. If Miami suck, we'll tell you. If Colorado sucks, we'll tell you. If UCF sucks, we'll tell you. Right? Sean Abu, what's up? I hear you. It ain't about loyalty. We see it how we see it. Through these blenders, cuz. And I bought them before they even hit the damn market. So I've messed with Prime. But I'm trying to tell y'all, someone please call 911. Shout out Wycliffe Jean. I'm done right now. I'm loose. Loose that money, honey.
Gigolo, gigolo, gigolette. Gigolo, gigolo, gigolette. Listen, here's what I'm going to say, and I'll just call it what it is. The things in which we talked about came to fruition.
Absolutely.
The things that did not get fixed, or the questions that I had, remain the same. Oh, the vanilla defense. They still played probably 90, 95% man. Same thing they did North Dakota State. Same game plan. Still didn't stop the run. And let me do this as I always do, because I don't want to change up what I do. So I'll be fair. I like to give out the statistics of what happened. Shedeur Sanders, 22 of 38 for 244, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Wasn't a fluke interception, bad throw. Shout out to Tommy Hill. I told y'all, watch for Tommy Hill. Didn't I bring his name up?
Sure did.
Tommy Hill, right here from Orlando. Dylan Hayden, 5 carries, 32 yards. Augusta, 2 carries for 6. Charlie Alfredall, 4 for 4. Most of these yards came at the end because the overall says 0 yards rushing.
0 yards, yep. So,
it says
hey, listen, for all you mathematicians out there, it's a sum total. I know we got a lot of educated buffaloes out there, and everyone who knows it, it's a sum total of 0. Nunca, for those who have a little background in Espanol. Nunca.
So right. 0 yards. That was offensively. Receiving, they had 244. Of course, Travis Hunter, 10 catches, 110. Will Shepard, 3 for 59. Dalen Hayden, 2 out of the back. Jimmy Horn for 3 for 26. Listen, now Dylan Raiola is the question. Coach, he's a freshman quarterback. I get it. He is a freshman quarterback. But let me tell you something about this cat. He stood in the paint. He didn't waver. He didn't shake. He was prepared. He was mentally prepared and physically prepared. 22 of 30 for 185, 1 touchdown. Now let's talk about the running game. 149 yards total, 35 total carries, 17 for Dowdell, which I call him downhill, right? Ramir Johnson, 10 for 33. Ja'Cory Barney, 2 for 28, and minor from there. But they established a run game in there. And I told people, you got to be able to stop the run. Two questions I had. Two questions. Offensive line, which gave up 5 sacks tonight, and the run game. Also, when people said, I said, well, why do you say Nebraska? I said, guys, injury and newness is my major concern for Colorado. And unfortunately, I'm not here to shine light. Like, I'm not trying to be funny about this. We saw Silman Craig go out last week. He was back. We saw Shiloh go out with apparently a broken forearm. We saw Shadozi go out with a cast. We see Travis Hunter got dinged up. We saw Shador got a little nicked up and dinged up. Injury is a real thing. Trevor Wood is out on a targeting penalty. Now, that team going into Colorado State has lost some good players. And this is legit. And these things happen. But people don't want to take that in consideration. People think this is this right here. That's what people think this is. They think it's a video game, bro.
Absolutely, Coach.
All I got to do is start it over, and all my players will be back on the roster. It doesn't work that way. We're talking about human beings, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm just going to say this. If y'all know any Colorado content creators, just direct them to Coach Hayes' channel right now or later on this week, because it ain't
call in. They ain't gonna call in. Listen, I'm gonna call this. No, listen, you can call, you can get a skywriter, you can send them a letter or email, you can even send it by pigeon. They ain't gonna call in. Guess what? I invite them to the kitchen. Let's talk about it in the kitchen. See, this is not hate. This is the reality of football.
It's reality of football, bro. Yeah, I agree. And
I want them to win, but this is what my eyes tell me. This is the reality of football. And everything that I said, go back and look at my good, bad, and ugly from the North Dakota State game. All of the concerns with bigger and better and faster talent came true. You're not going to fix things like this in 6 days, 7 days. I'm sorry, 10 days.
What about the influx of being number one with all the new transfers and recruits and all that? Hey, we call that smoke and mirrors. Hey, listen. That looks good on paper. You still have to play the game. And based off of last week, right? It doesn't always go that way. And Coach, we were a little bit taken aback by the odd makers who were saying they were supposed to beat them by what? Was it like 21?
9.5.
Real and they beat them by 18. And to be honest with you, their last 7 points due to the mishap on the punt. They got them 7 points. So they actually really beat them by, -7. They only really had 3 points, right?
And here what I can't wait. And I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow y'all throwing excuses around.
Ain't no excuses. Hey, anybody.
Hold on, Twig. I want to ride on this one.
Ride. Captain. No, hold on. Hey, hold on. Big Wick cleaning. Hold on. We're going to Captain D coming. Captain V coming. Big Wick cleaning. Can we get an apology for Coach? For Coach first, because Coach take a lot of heat. I'm not here all the time, but he tell me the man take a lot of heat. And then I know what I know. Can we get an apology to Coach and V12? But give it to Coach, because I ain't here all the time. That's my dog. And I hear what he go through, because I know you know what he's talking about. Y'all said high school recruits ain't important in home visits are pointless, right? So let's talk about it. But go ahead, Coach. I just want to make sure that you get your due, because I don't like. No, listen, because I ain't here all the time, and when I'm listening though, I'm listening, and when they come at you about you hating, it doesn't make any sense, because it's a lot of emotion going on instead of objectivity, right? And that's the difference. You and I can sit back. We had a conversation today about what we saw about the U, of how we got to tighten up on some stuff. We fans, but we still got to call a spade a spade. Yeah, and that's the problem with these content creators who want to ride the gravy train and blow smoke of people's hoo-ha. You got you all in check. Hoo-ha, got you all in check, right? Want to blow smoke of people hoo-ha, and these hoo-ha. We got you all in check. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, when coach is talking, just listen for a second. It's not about hating. It's about
Right.
knowing what you know. My bad, coach. I'm done.
All right. So here's what I want to say, and this is what I said I'm not going to allow. I'm not going to allow people to come on here with excuses. See, when it's all good, everybody want to ride, right? I get it. I get it. Hey, matter of fact, BP, go ahead and send that thing. Send that thing to the Zelle. You know what I'm talking about. Send that. You could, yeah, appreciate it. You know how to send it. But anyway, what I'm telling people, the excuses. I'm looking here already. I saw a dude said, well, matter of fact, here we go. Viral authority. This is all on coaching. Viral authority. But wait a minute. It's 159 years of NFL experience. It's all it is. We got the guy from Cincinnati. I'm not saying you, but when you bring up all on coaching, this is what I was saying. There's a lot of questions we don't know.
Hey,
King Diesel, the crowd helped the first half of the game, but ain't nobody cried when they was in Colorado and Boulder. Huh? The home field advantage. Miss me with that junk, dog. Matter of fact, slap yourself, you mother. Because I'm tired of it. Hold on, Trevor, I'm riding.
I'm riding. Y'all sound childish. That's an excuse.
I'm riding. Here's what I'm telling people. Here's what I'm telling people. And this is why I tell people you get tired of it. Oh, Lord. Shout out to the homie in the building. What's up, boy? What's up with you, Ray? You know Jerome, Ray.
Hey,
huh?
Fall down.
Yes, sir.
Fall down. Hey, fall down. Listen, my brother just sent me a picture of us, dog. I asked about you the other day. Corn called me. I asked about you. We missed you at the reunion, man. Yeah, I asked about you, dog. Hey, we were three amigos, me, you, and Corn, and Dank, four of us. So hey,
I just talked to Dank tonight.
Hey, I'm glad to see you fall. Hey, let's connect, bro, for sure. Nice to see you, bro. Yeah.
So back to what I'm saying is everything that I was saying. Again, I'm not saying I'm the 100% right guy. I'm making the observation to say, look, these things are potential problems. And everything was made, instead of saying, you know what, coach, maybe I can understand that. I can see it. Maybe they can fix it. No, you don't know what you're talking about. You're a hater, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? Hate this, you son of a mother. I'm tired of this. And all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, when it comes to this game don't show no love for who you are or who you were. It is what it is. And the football gods will make you pay. And I have to say this. I'm not upset with Coach Prime. It's these mother-loving fans that are not, and they're fans. And I know what it stands for fanatic. Miss me with that crap too. But when a guy is up here trying to tell you, I'm saying, hey, guys, whoa, tranquilo, take it easy. Make sure you understand this is what it is. This is not what you think it is. It ain't just throw the ball out there because this guy got a ranking from some pimple-faced dude sitting in the office in one of these recruiting services. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. When I told you, I said, guys, the offensive line is not what you think it is. And again, they got better. I agree with that 10,000%. But again, 4 is not 10. 7 is not 10. See, y'all want to think it went from 1 to 10. And now what's about to start happening is the same cycle from last year. We already starting to point the blame game because it started with their performance against North Dakota State. And the excuse was, well, North Dakota State was a great team. Yeah. Now it's going to be somebody else's fault. And then the next week and the next week and next week. And eventually, guess what's going to happen? You're going to turn on Prime, and I'm not going to allow it. I'm not going to allow it.
Coach,
I'm not.
I remember a couple times when you were on the live, and you made a poignant emphasis on this. There's no team in college football that's sitting and not trying to get better as well. So it's Colorado's getting better, which is fine, but so is Nebraska. So is Tulane. So is NIU. So are all these other teams. It's not only Colorado. Just because Colorado has retooled and has got some better talent, that doesn't mean people are remaining stagnant in college football. That theory is flawed, people. You have to stop it, right?
I agree.
It's flawed. You're talking about the crowd That's part of the game, young homie. Listen to unks, right? Young homie, that's part of the game. It's on coaches. No, it's not on coaches. They just had a better team than Colorado. Nebraska does this year. Spade to spade. Last year, Colorado had the better team. This year, Nebraska, in conjunction with Coach Rule, who is a phenomenal coach, right? Dog, this game wasn't. Colorado got embarrassed. Content creators, where y'all at? Embarrassed tonight.
And 12, I'll say this. If I hear another person come out here talking about referees,
Man,
especially a content creator, bro, they letting them play. They letting them play. They letting them play. So I don't want to hear that. You know, like to me, I'm tired of it, dog. Y'all suck. King Jones $5. I waited a long time to watch and see what's real and what's not. Coach Prime is stubborn, and Coach Hayes 100% correct. I appreciate you, King Jones. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for that. Yeah. We're going to open up the phone lines in a minute. I see people already back here. I mean, y'all got the number on speed dial. That means y'all really watch in. But here's what I'm saying. And I'm telling you this. As a content creator, do what you choose. That's why it's called YouTube. You do you. I'm just simply saying, and I've said this before, as people, if we want to get on these platforms, and maybe I don't understand what these platforms mean, or maybe I'm a certain person, but if I'm going to sit up here and say certain things, and I know better, that's the difference now. That's key. And I know better, then guess what you're doing? You're grifting, dog. Hey, you're a grifter. You're a grifter. No, hold on. You're a grifter, because if you know better, you ain't no different than my man Benny Hinn slapping people with the coat.
Hey, coach, I love that word. When I was in the courtroom a lot, I had an old school attorney from Ireland. He said, "Your Honor, he's a grifter." He called me a grifter. So, coach, you know your word ain't, coach. You're grifting. Hey, coach, guess what? Colorado content creator, they out here selling solar panels, the old school solar panels, and they done moved on. So all you content creators who selling old school solar panels from 10 years ago, stop it.
Nah, they selling solar panels in Alaska where it's dark 6 months of the year.
That's the problem. There you go.
So here's what I'm gonna say. We'll open up the phone line in a minute, but I want people to call in. I want to see people stand on business, because one thing y'all like to do to coach, y'all like to hold me accountable. Y'all be the first one to come back. Because guess what? When they beat North Dakota State, well, I said they'll beat them, and I thought they would drag them. But again, I was wrong, because they're not the team that I thought they were. I thought they were much better than this. And the North Dakota, I said Colorado State, but the North Dakota State game really made those question marks even bigger. And I was like, hold up, swole up. And you can see it in the W.R.E. I'm sorry, the good, bad, and ugly. Go check those out if you haven't seen it. And I'm not here to be a I told you so guy, but damn it, I told you.
Yeah, you did.
I told you, take it easy. I said, guys, this is not what it is. Everything runs through two. He didn't seem to have a very good game. He seemed to be kind of off kilter a little bit. And I understand that kind of stuff happens. And I even brought this up in another show. What happens when he's off kilter a little bit? What can they rely on to get through this game, because he's not on par right now? It happens to all of us. None of us go to work every day at our best. None of us go to work at work every day and you're on 100% at your best. So how do you get through that? And the same thing with football. Every day you're not going to be at your best, but how does the team help you garner this? Get this W. And so my question, or my real thing to everybody, is not do you believe, because I hope you still believe, but do you see now? Do you see now? And Nebraska don't have nobody. Look what we did, 38-10. I had a caller call in. I think Mike B is his name on Wednesday's show. His first question to me, Coach, what's different about Nebraska's team last year than it is this year? I said, absolutely nothing. Mm-hmm. And what did he say? Exactly. We beat them 38-10. Well, guess what? Dylan Raiola didn't help Colorado. Dylan Raiola didn't fumble the ball. Dylan Raiola didn't throw an interception. And look what the defense does. They didn't wear down. They kept fighting. Now, I'm going to say this. Offensively, I feel Matt Rule and them played hella conservative the second half.
They did.
Hella conservative the second half. They didn't mash that gas. And so therein lies the issue. 5 sacks this year. They had 7 sacks last year. He's getting hit crazy. Oh, it hit him late. Whatever. Y'all didn't even sack Dylan Raiola. Dylan Raiola, he can't move. Well, he damn sure made people miss out there. He sure made them miss. Because ain't nobody sack him. What happened to the defensive line? We got pass rush specialists. Y'all ain't got a sack yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all got one last week against North Dakota. At one point in the game, Shador was sacked more than he had completions. Bro, y'all tripping. So not that do you believe, is do you see? Do you see? 12, talk to him real quick. I'm gonna open up the phone line, let these people spit it off. Once the phone line back up, I'm telling you, I'm on my 2-minute gig now. I'm on one right now. I gotta stick to my 2 minutes. So there go my timer. I think it's gonna come up. If not, I'm gonna fix it while we up here, cause then we gonna do 2 minutes. There you go. See the 2 minutes? Right there in the glass. See it in the glass? All right.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody in the chat for 422 and climbing. Hey, tag somebody. Tag all the Colorado fans. Hey, neighbors, aunts, uncles, cousins. Tag the babies too. You know what we're trying to do is say this. Listen, there's a call in. If you're a Boo fan, call in because we need to talk about this. We're on the couch tonight. Therapy session. Coach Hayes, V12 on the therapy session. Sometimes you just have to sit back and relax and see what's going on. And sometimes you can see the writing, like they say, it's the old cliche. You see the writing on the wall. And even prior to this, we were saying this. We have to, I want you fans just to sit back and take a look at it. Don't let people blow smoke up your hoo-ha, your Busta Rhymes, okay? That's all I'm going to say to you. We got the phone lines open. This game wasn't close, people. I'm sorry, this game wasn't close. From start to finish, this game wasn't close. This game was a pretty much total domination from a Power Five school. Bottom line. And you got to be concerned about that. That's very concerning going into next week and then so many injuries. It may be worse than we probably actually anticipated.
Major injuries. I'll say this real quick, if you don't mind, because people talking about, and again, I know these things happen. For example, they talked about North Dakota and talking about how they scored every drive. Bro, just listen to the drive endings. Punt, downs. I mean, you went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Interception for a touchdown. Punt, missed field goal. Punt, missed field goal. He might have make it. He might have missed it. I don't know. Field goal. I'm sorry, y'all. Field goal. Punt. Turnover on downs. That means they didn't get it on 4th down. Touchdown. Fumble. Bro,